Hi, I'm Noelle.
And I'm Marisa, but Noelle calls me Pete.
I do.
And welcome back to
Take It Home. Wait, are we recording?
Yeah.
On our voice? Okay. Yay, we're recording.
Yay.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
So, first of all, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month and happy almost Pride. What do you call it? The day.
Pride
Day.
Pride Day. Pride Parade.
Pride
Weekend.
We did have a very special Pride episode planned for today. But life just took the craziest turn.
The weirdest turn ever.
I need you to maybe tell the saga because you were there.
Okay.
And, you know.
So we are still planning on having a Pride-sode, by the way.
Yes, it'll be belated.
It'll be a belated Pride-sode with a very special guest. But we fully had a plan. This person was going to come over. We were going to film a whole Pride-sode. And around like 6 p.m., I'm just chilling in the apartment. And, okay, a bit of backstory. Our apartment is very small. There's only 4 units, 2 on each floor. And the apartment right next to ours was filled by this couple ever since we moved in, and they moved out maybe 3-4 months ago, and it's just been vacant ever since. So the most unexpected thing happened yesterday. All of a sudden, I'm sitting at home, literally like getting ready for podcast stuff, when all of a sudden I hear a microphone and a testing 1 2 3. Literally sounds like a concert venue, so loud. Instruments start playing. There's a literal sound check going on next door. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because nothing has been happening in this apartment for months, and now all of a sudden there's a concert. So right before I go to check on it, actually, one of our neighbors texted and was like, "What is happening? Do you hear that?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, and so our neighbor texted me too, and like, sent me a picture of, because they live upstairs and they can see our next door neighbor's deck.
Yeah,
and it looked like it was set up for an event. And I was at work, and he was like, "Are they having an open house? Like, what's happening?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then I get a text from Noelle.
So I decided to go in there because I was like, fuck, we have an important podcast to film tonight. Is there a literal concert happening? Long story short, yes, there was. And that's why we're filming tonight. And our guest couldn't be here tonight. But so I go in there, and it is a group of Hasidic Jewish men. If you don't know who they are, it's a group of Orthodox Jewish people. They're the ones that wear the hats and have the little curls hanging next to their heads. Hanging next to their heads. That was a really weird way to say it. But they have like the 2 curls. If you live in New York City, you've probably seen them walking around.
We live in an area where there is a high population of Hasidic Jewish people.
And so I was kind of like, whoa, what's happening? Not in any kind of way, just like so unexpected. And there's a man sound checking, and I just go in and I fully am like, hey, I was kind of being a Karen, but I was like, hey, like, just curious, what's going on? There were a few caterers there who were just completely silent, not saying anything.
Mind you, they had a whole stage built with a whole sound system, speakers, mics, keyboard, drums.
And then all of a sudden, tables and chairs with tablecloths. It like looks like a fancy concert venue in the apartment next to us. This apartment is slightly bigger than Pete and I's, but it's not like a big apartment.
I don't know how they fit all that in there.
I don't know.
It worked.
It looked amazing, but I was like, hey, like, what's happening? And they were like, yeah, there's a concert. It'll be like whatever, I don't know, there will be a concert. And I was like, okay, what time will it last until? And they were like 10 or 11. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and they were like, I don't know, just asking me about who I am. I was like, I'm the next door neighbor. Sorry, I'm just a little confused because we had a couple that lived here for years and they've been gone a few months, and I've just never experienced it being a concert venue before. So I think like the whole building was confused.
Yeah, we were all texting each other in
being
a group
like,
chat.
what the fuck? And the sound guy was like, I literally have no idea what to tell you. Like, he was completely uninvolved. I mean, he was like involved.
He was just hired
to be
work
there
at the event. Yeah.
Like, I was asking him questions and he kept being like, I'm not the person to ask. I don't know anything. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I film a podcast and we were supposed to film tonight next door. I mean, it wasn't even worth being like, you guys can't do that. Like, what am I going to tell?
Yeah. That wouldn't have went down well. But.
So then I guess like a group of them like gets wind that I was in there asking questions. And like, I go back to my apartment. I'm texting Pete and our guest being like, I actually don't think we can film the podcast tonight because there's a literal concert.
Like, our mics pick up everything. Our building is so small. The walls are thin. Like, you can hear things, you know, that happen outside through our mics. So, like, there's no way if there's a concert happening, like, I don't know, 20 feet away from us that we would be able to record and have the episode.
Yeah, no. And so I get a knock on my door and I'm like, who is this? I open it. It's a Hasidic Jewish man. And he's like, hi, like, I'm hosting this thing next door. I hear you have a podcast. And I was like, yeah, I do. We're supposed to film tonight. And he was like, oh no, I really want to make this work. Maybe I could get you guys a hotel room that you can film there, or I don't know. Side note, I told Sarah that earlier and she was like, you should have taken the hotel room. It's
maybe.
Like,
I mean, so much.
I know, but that would be a lot of like lugging our shit. Like,
it would have been such an inconvenience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been nice, but.
And he was like, or like, please come to the party. And I was like, what is it exactly? Like, what? And I was just obviously like asking so many questions. I was like, who planned this? Is this an event space now? Does someone live here? And he was like, no, me and my friend like signed the lease recently. And I was like, okay, so are you moving? Like, what is this space going to be? And he's like, we're going to turn it into an office space. This is, I promise, this concert is just a one night thing. And he was like, apparently I'm not allowed to say the names of anything on the podcast. I don't want them to get in trouble, but a very famous singer and actor from Israel was having a concert there. They somehow found out he was in New York City. They were big fans and hired him to play in their apartment that they just started leasing, that they're turning into an office space. He said that they have another office nearby, but they like wanted another space. They also said they might put a sauna out back on the terrace. I don't know. And so I was like, oh, so like a famous guy's gonna be here performing. Interesting. And I was like, is it gonna be really crowded? And he was like, no, like this is actually really exclusive, only a few families. Like, and he was like, we actually can't let the rest of our community know about this. Like, it's a very exclusive thing, whatever. So, but he invites me. And so then of course I immediately text Pete and I'm like, low key, we need to go. Like, fully just for a random side quest. I feel like I haven't had a side quest in a while.
This was like the most New York moment ever.
And if y'all know anything about Pete and I, it's that we love a fun little random ass side quest
thing.
I was like, sorry, Pete, like you have to show up even for 5 minutes.
I didn't want to because I had the longest like work day and I was so tired and I wanted to come home and watch Love Island, but I was like, I can't have this thing happening and not go because it's literally next door and this is such a meme.
Like, not even in the next building over, in the next apartment over. This was happening 1 foot away from us. Why the fuck would we
honestly,
not?
like, I'm glad I went. I was like, I'm coming for 10 minutes and I'm leaving. But then I stayed for like a long time because the concert was amazing, actually.
Yeah, the musicians were great.
So good. But they had an open bar on the deck. They had fancy ass catering.
They had catering. Literally, they were
home from. Sorry,
no.
I come home from work and our apartment like building door is propped open and there are these like colorful lights lining the stairway. Like, if I didn't know this was happening through Noelle, I would have been like, "What the hell?" And I could hear music. So yeah, then I went over there.
Young catering boys running up and down the stairs.
Yeah, and our neighbors from upstairs also came. Our neighbor from upstairs also came. So like the three of us were just like hanging out.
Literally.
It was such a meme and so funny and so random.
Yeah.
But that's why we couldn't film our Pride episode.
Yeah, it was too loud. And then we were like, you know what? If we can't film, we might as well enjoy. So they invited us. Maybe they invited us just to be nice so we wouldn't call the cops. I don't fucking know. But they were like, we have an open bar, catering, whatever. So we were like,
so nice
hell
and
yeah.
fancy.
So we went.
They were also so very kind.
They were very
And
generous.
Yeah, it was just like, what is happening? It's like I entered another universe. I'm like, what do you mean I'm in my building?
And it was like an entire large group of Hasidic Jewish people, me, Pete, and our upstairs neighbor. But yeah, we watched this really famous singer. Pete and I didn't know who he was.
I actually really liked the songs.
Honestly, they were. I was listening to them
chord
today.
patterns you were. Wait, I need to listen.
They're good.
I was
And
like, okay.
I was like, not this like really famous guy. A lot of people would probably really want to see him, and we have no idea
in our
who
building.
he is. And I'm in his.
Oh
yeah,
my
he's
god!
in our building.
Like, what was last night?
An
That was
open
crazy.
bar in the apartment next to us at a Hasidic concert.
I didn't drink because I was planning on going to yoga really early this morning, and I really stuck it out and didn't drink. And it was one of those nights where I wish I wanted to drink because there was literally an open bar in the apartment next to me. And then I didn't end up going to yoga anyways.
Yeah,
because I was too tired. I didn't get enough sleep. But I'm really glad I didn't drink though, because I felt not good today anyway.
You would have felt so bad.
I would have felt so much worse.
I was like hungover this morning. I
Yeah.
drank with our upstairs neighbor.
Such a New York moment. Such a New York
Like,
moment.
imagine-
Maybe the most New York moment I've ever had.
Imagine Pete and I in a room full of in a room full of people, and we're the only two that are not Hasidic Jewish people.
I really wish we could share videos and pictures.
I know.
We did take some just to like document the memory, but they were like very adamant about us not
Very
posting.
adamant.
I don't know.
And I was taking I was so excited to make a TikTok and be like random side quest on a Monday night, and it's like me dancing like in a group. But yeah, I don't want to get them in
They
trouble.
were also fun and nice.
They were so fun and nice.
Anyway, we haven't even gotten to our sip, and I want to drink it, so
Okay,
let's
right.
get into it. But that's why we didn't have our Pride Sode, and it'll be belated because obviously we want to do that. But we had to pivot this week because of the most random reason ever.
So weird.
All right, so what are we drinking, Noelle? Noelle made this.
Well, first of all, sippy of the weeky, sippy of the weeky. Okay, it literally looks like food coloring.
Why didn't I
Like,
get
it
a
looks-
cucumber garnish? What the fuck?
Dude, you did. It fell on the floor.
And you didn't give me another one?
Okay, dude, you literally. I spoke to you when it happened.
I don't know. I
You
did
took
not
a
hear it.
sip of it and it fell onto the floor
Oh.
while you were drinking it, and I said, "Your cucumber fell."
I did not
And then
hear
I put
that.
it back on the counter.
I did not hear that at
Yeah.
all.
No, you got a cucumber.
Well, I wouldn't take one from the floor and put it back on my drink.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But anyways, it's like a mint cucumber lime drink. So
pretty.
I put a bunch of cucumber. I chopped up some cucumber, put mint leaves, squirted some lime juice, some agave, and a bunch of water into a bowl, blended it on up with the immersion blender, and then I strained it because from previous drinks that we have made, I have learned that our drinks need to be strained, depending on what it is. But
Yeah.
this one I was like, I don't need like all these chunks
Cucumber
in it.
chunks.
Yeah, no. So strained it, and then I topped it with some lime seltzer water and put mint and a cucumber as garnish.
Yum.
And it's very refreshing and healthy.
Cheers. Like chugging it.
I honestly really like this. It's
very
quenching
delicious.
my thirst.
It's very refreshing. I feel like I say that every episode.
That's so funny. It's quenching my thirst.
Yum. I feel like I need that today.
Honestly,
I had
me
a
too.
migraine. I had a migraine today at work. I went to the deli and got an Excedrin. Life of me. And Smile of the week, smile of the week. Smile of the week, smile of the week.
My smile is that this past weekend, I went to the Berkshires with my boyfriend, Rodney. My first time going. It was really nice and chill. It was just a nice little weekend getaway, honestly. I had an amazing time. We stayed in this Airbnb that was like gay themed. I don't know. It was this old Victorian house.
Is it like that all the time, or is it just like that because it's Pride?
It has to be like that all the time because the walls are painted and all of the bedrooms are a different drag queen theme.
Did you know?
No, I don't know if Jared knew either. I don't know. He chose the romantic suite. It was actually like, it was just a giant Victorian house, but it was an Airbnb slash like, I guess it was an Airbnb that multiple people could stay in at once. So
like
it was
a communal one.
Yeah, a communal Airbnb.
Like you rent the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really nice. It wasn't giving like hostile. I was like, Rodney, you did a good job with this. Because, normally I'd probably be like, hello, for a romantic getaway, can we have a house to ourselves? Which, like, obviously sometimes I do want that. But I really liked this and I loved talking to the people there. The man, Mike, gave us a tour of the basement and attic because I told him I love ghosts. And he was like, this house is haunted. And it so is. It was so creepy and old. Yes, immediately when I went in.
Really?
Yeah. It was a very old house. It's like 140 years old. And it's huge. It was this giant ass house. And like the walls were painted rainbow. And Jared and I.
That part is so random.
And Mike even said like the past few years, I don't know like what's going on, but it's just becoming like this. Like, I don't know, there's just crazy decorations everywhere. It was like a fun home. Like, I loved it. But it was really nice. And I had a lovely weekend. And it was just nice to go and get into nature for a couple of days.
Nature.
And spend time with Rodney.
What's something you did there?
We did a lot. We went hiking. We did like a long hike the first day. And then we went to a cute little town. We went to antique stores.
Fun.
We went to a creperie. I got a crepe. We went to this little like farmer's market. I tried the best sourdough bread I've ever tried in my life. And I wanted to buy a loaf, but I was like, I'm literally leaving the country in a few days. Maybe I still should have.
Could have eaten it all.
You're right.
Could have if you put your mind to it.
I know, but I didn't. And so we did. Me too. We did that. We saw his friend's show, which was really, really good. A famous actress was in it. She's like, was in that 70s show.
Oh.
And stuff.
I used to watch that.
Oh, yeah. Kitty Foreman?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, she is famous.
Yeah.
Deborah Jo Rupp.
Deborah Jo Rupp, saw her in Driving Miss Daisy, and it's only a 3 cast member show. She's in it. This other guy who has all of these Broadway credits was in it, and Rodney's friend, who is an actor who he and his husband both like own Slow Burn Theater Company, I guess, in Florida, and like all 3 of them were incredible. The show was amazing. We did that. And I'm like, what did we do the next day? Why don't I remember? Oh, we got lunch with one of Rodney's old mentors, Steve, who's in his 90s.
Oh, wow.
And he was so cute and sweet. And then Rodney gave me a tour of his hometown. We went to like his hometown. This was his first time seeing his childhood home in years.
Whoa.
And the last time he left it, he didn't realize it would be the last time.
Oh.
So he didn't get to say goodbye. So it was kind of like...
how did he not realize?
Because he like he booked a cruise and then his parents were like, we need to move to Philly. It was definitely, I think, a little emotional. I mean, he wasn't acting emotional, but I feel like it was. And
yeah, I'm sure.
So we like stared at his old house that he grew up in and he showed me his old high school. We just like went around. So this was like memory lane day. And yeah, we did a lot. It was just a very nice weekend. I ate ice cream. I pet a goat.
Wow. The list goes on.
I know. So very big smile. I feels like summer break has begun. Woo!
Summer break.
even though it's not break.
Even though we don't get that.
No, but we should. What's your smile?
My smile is also my weekend as a whole. I had my first weekend off in New York in a while, like full weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, I just kind of picked up a lot of extra work in May, and this was the first time I had a weekend off. So
Yay.
in a while, I was very intentional about planning out my time. I went to Cafe Pana twice.
You went twice?
I went twice. I went on Friday and Saturday.
Wait, what did you get both times?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Cafe Pana or Pana, I don't know how you say it, but it's like the best ice cream.
Honestly. It's so
the best ice cream. They always have like new flavors every week, and then they have like a soft serve of the week. So I actually both days got their like classic scoops. I didn't get any of the like seasonal ones, surprisingly.
Wow.
The first night I got this flavor called Red Flag, and it's basically like a strawberry swirl, sweet cream, like vanilla.
I've heard
moment.
that one's good.
Delicious. I got the Pana on it, which is like the whipped cream they're famous for. And then the second night I got, it's basically the same thing, but instead of the strawberry, it's peanut butter.
Interesting. Is that Odd's Dream?
Odd's Dream. But they had, it was so hard to choose. They had all these amazing looking flavors.
Cookies and Pana is my all-time favorite.
I need to get that. Yeah.
Bro.
It's so good. They had this like blackberry creamsicle flavor that looked really good. Oh my God. It was just hard to choose. But yeah, I went on Friday and Saturday with two different friends. Had some friend time.
Did you go with Michaela and Michaela?
Yes.
I knew it.
Had some friend time. And then I also had a morning to myself on Saturday. I went to yoga. And then I went to the farmer's market.
Little farmer girl.
And I got a bunch of stuff. And that was
Your
fun.
haul was good.
I got, I got strawberries fresh from the farm, apples, ciabatta loaf, some radishes, some kimchi.
Mama kimchi.
Mama kimchi. What else did I get? A couple like baked goods. Yes, it was just very fun. And then I got a deep tissue massage.
Wait, and it was amazing?
It was good. It was kind of crazy. Like,
did it hurt?
It hurt at some moments, but it's like the pressure that I wanted. I was like, get into my knots. She like straddled me at one point and literally like got up in my shoulders.
I love that.
And she also did like some crazy stretches, and I was like, oh my God.
This sounds like a Thai massage.
It felt like what I thought a Thai massage was, but I think that they have a Thai massage on the menu, and I didn't
menu.
The spa menu.
No, I know, but it's just funny.
On the menu. But I didn't book the Thai massage, but it was giving Thai massage because there was this one moment where she like took my leg, if I'm laying on my stomach, and she like lifted it up so far to the point where I was like, okay, that's a little too far. Like,
dude, what?
But yeah, and then she literally like, I kept my underwear on. She literally like pulled them down. Was like getting up in my butt cheek.
Her pulling your underwear down is
honestly,
so
I
funny.
was like, fine, like get into my glutes, please. It was needed. But anyway, I had like a self-care weekend, and then I just want to add that yesterday was my last day nannying.
Insane.
Which is crazy. And I guess that's just a big smile for me as well, because like the whole opportunity that I had to work with the family that I did was such a blessing that I'm very grateful for. And
I can't believe it's over.
I know, it's one of those things that you look back and you're like, wow, like if one little thing didn't work out, I wouldn't have taken that job. Like I almost didn't. And like, what if I hadn't? Like, it just was such a special thing.
Yeah.
The bond that I had with the kids, and such a great job. And it did feel right to naturally move on from it. But yeah, big smile is just that the fact that I got to have that experience and be a New York nanny. And yeah, I'm going to miss it. But
that's just weird.
I felt so weird the past like week. I felt so weird. Like I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm in this weird transition. I've just been like, what? Life feels weird. Like, it does not feel like a Tuesday right now. I don't know what's going on. But
the days don't feel like anything.
But anyway, I guess this is also a good segue into what we were going to talk about today. We did have to pivot. So, like, I was just thinking about how I was feeling this week. And I was like, I feel so, like, sensitive. and Noelle and I are both very empathetic,
Empath baddies,
sensitive people. And it's kind of crazy to think that not everyone is like that.
Yeah.
Highly sensitive in that way. But I feel like it's just interesting to chat about, because I feel like the word sensitive is has such a negative connotation.
You're so sensitive.
You're so sensitive. And it's not a negative thing. I think it's like, it just means you're in touch with your feelings, and then you're also just like attuned to the energies around you as well. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a gift. That's how I like to look at it. I mean, it makes life a little bit harder though.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Some things, I have to tell the story of the bakery. Do you know what I'm going to talk about? A couple weeks ago, you guys, I can't even make this up. I had time to kill and I was hungry. So I went into this bakery and I was standing in line. And the guy in front of me, I was like getting annoyed at him because there was like room in front of him. Like he could have moved forward. And I was like trying to see the bakery case to like choose what I wanted to order. But like he wasn't moving, and I was like getting so annoyed. And I was like, this guy, like what the heck? Like just being, in my like zone, like going from point A to point B. Mm-hmm. Like then I don't know what came over me. He orders his thing. He just seems like such a nice dude. And this wasn't even an old man. Like, obviously, I'm going to feel like so sad about an old man. But this was like a guy in his 30s. And he orders his pastry and then he sits down. And then I go outside and I sit down like kind of across from him at a different table so like I can see him. And he's just like sitting there eating his pastry by himself. And then I start tearing up and I'm like, I am such a bitch for being annoyed with him. Like I started full on crying because I was like, I feel so bad for being annoyed at this man who just wanted to get a pastry and enjoy his afternoon. And he doesn't know that the woman behind him was annoyed with it. And I just hated myself in that moment. I was like, oh, I need to like have more compassion. Like, I think it's so easy, especially in New York, maybe, to forget that the people around you are humans.
Like humans.
Everyone has their own individual life, and everyone is a full human with their own life. And I feel like sometimes everyone around me is a robot. Mm-hmm. And especially in New York, when I'm like blinders on, like gotta protect my energy and myself physically, literally. Mm-hmm. And like just gotta go and get from point A to point B. Like I'm not thinking about the fact that people are people. Yeah. And that weird bakery moment, like I just felt so bad. And I was like, why was I so mad? Because he wasn't moving.
I get really irritated with slow walkers. But I had a moment like last week where I was like, I don't know, just like a lot of the slow walkers are tourists. And I'm like, they're exploring a new city. But it is really annoying. Like when you're in a rush and you're oh, but it's also like, damn.
It is, but
they're just looking at the sights.
That is also something that warms my heart. Like people hate on tourists, but it's like someone saved up. Oh my God, I'm going to fucking cry.
Stop.
Someone saved up their money.
Don't say that.
Someone saved up their money to come visit the city that we live in and get to see every day. But like they thought, let's go to New York. No, I can't do this. I texted my sister today because I was like, we're the same. Lily is the same as me. Like we always talk about things like this. We always send each other those TikToks that's like, my dad like set up.
Stop. I don't even know what you're going to say, but just like stop.
It's like videos about dads. And it's like my dad invited his friends over and he like set out these snacks, like things like that. There's a certain vibe of TikTok that my sister sent back and forth to each other. My sister and I. And it's just like that empath thing. Like stupid little things like that will just get me. But what was I talking about before? The people coming to New York. It's like people hate on tourists, but like really they saved up their money. They surprised their kids with a trip to New York. And it's like, I will never hate on a tourist because it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And yes, it can be annoying, the slow walking and the things, but like when you really think about it,
I know.
I can't.
They're just enjoying the city, a new place.
So the thing that I sent my sister today, this like ruined my night.
Wait, I'm so curious. Is it a dad thing?
Yes, but it's not even. Oh, yeah, she texted me back. It's not even like that sad, but it is. It's this girl, and she wrote text on the screen. It says, "Guys, a ladder fell on my dad's head today. He's literally fine, but I feel so bad. Like he went out to go in the garage, not expecting a ladder to fall on him, and it did. And now it's just so sad. And he probably said, 'Ow,' and that's just so upsetting."
No, like, yeah.
And I sent that to my sister, and I was like, life is too much for me because this is how my brain works. I just feel bad for everyone all the time. And she said, same, OMG, like people picking out their outfits in the morning. You guys, I'm going to throw up.
No, yeah. Like, I'm imagining my dad picking out his outfit.
No. Your dad. Wait, I have to tell this story.
Oh my God.
Wait. This is a perfect in line with this theme. I'm going to cry. When Noelle's dad was staying with us, he woke up earlier than us, and I'm pretty sure like I heard him like the shower start, and I think he got up and took a shower. And when I like woke up, I came out of my room and he was sitting on the couch like all dressed in his outfit for the day
at like 7:30 a.m.
And I think like the lights were off still. He was just like on his phone, like dressed, just sitting on the couch, like probably waiting for you to wake up. And I just thought it was so cute.
And then he wasn't watching TV though, and didn't you offer to turn on the TV?
Yeah, I was like, do you want to watch something on the TV? Like, and he was like, yeah, what do you want to watch? So I put on The Office, and I like made breakfast, and your dad and I watched The Office.
I can't.
But things like that, people picking out their outfits in the morning.
Yep.
Everyone wakes up and thinks about what they're going to put on today.
Dude, when Rodney uses his GoPro, it does something to my heart. It makes me want to cry.
Or like taking the photos in portrait mode.
Yes, he takes pictures of me in portrait mode, and it's so sweet. Part of me like doesn't want to put this in because I don't want him to hear it, and then him stop doing those things.
But that is such a dad thing. Like my dad does that too.
Portrait mode.
And
it's so
Lily
endearing.
and I are like, why do you do it in portrait mode? And my dad's like, why? How could you not like portrait mode? Like, it looks good.
They don't get it. It's like, it looks too good. Yeah. Like, I don't need
He does not get it. I'm like, does everyone feel this way?
No. A lot of people don't actively. A lot of people really don't.
Yeah, and I really do. I'm like constantly thinking about things like that.
A fucking Karen was rude to the girl I nanny today. Like, I'm like, why are you
How can you
talking
be rude
down
to a
to an
child?
11-year-old?
Yeah.
Like, some people just are so... Like, some people need more empathy.
Mm-hmm.
We need to think about what people are going through. Also, these girls were kind of rude. Now I feel like I'm flipping the conversation around and talking about the people who are... Other people who are annoyed. But the girl I nanny and I were walking down the street, and then a little cat appeared. And it was kind of like a small sidewalk. And she's like, oh my gosh, a cat. And she stops to pet it. So we're kind of like blocking the sidewalk. And these two girls behind us, they're like, oh my God, like, you're in the way. Like, and like scooted by. And I was kind of like, I didn't say anything because they like walked by fast after that. But I was like, a child is petting a cat on the sidewalk. Like, calm down. I get it, like, you know, you don't want the sidewalk to be blocked, but also, like, let a kid pet a cat on the sidewalk. And they still were able to get around. It's not like it was completely blocked. They just kind of had to do a little, like, scooch. I don't know. I think the world needs more empathy. I get it that certain things are annoying and, like, waiting in line, slow walkers, people who enter the subway before they let the other people exit, whatever. But... They have lives.
You just never know what people are going through.
You
also.
literally don't.
And I know like people say that all the time, but like it's so true.
Yeah.
You just don't.
You really don't.
The quintessential thing like relating to this topic is like seeing an old man eating alone in a restaurant.
I can't. Old people.
Or old woman.
Oh my God. Elderly people really do something to my heart. Especially elderly couples, like when they're holding hands and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I saw this was like a few springs ago, but I was like sitting in the park and I saw this old couple and like the husband was taking a picture of his wife in front of the cherry blossoms.
Stop.
Ugh, just things like that. I can't do it. I'll never forget. I was with my family, like walking. We were like on a trip and we were walking down the street and we looked in. I can't remember if it was like we saw an old man eating ice cream alone or if it was like the old man's ice cream shop and no one was in there. It was like one of those two things.
Oh
and we
my
all
gosh.
were so sad.
Do your mom and dad get sad about that stuff too?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think my parents do. Maybe my dad. Maybe my dad does.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh. So many things that my dad does just like make my heart feel like it's going to explode. Literally just the way he texts. Let me pull up my text with my dad right now and just read some of them. He said, "Hey, period. Were you able to rest some this morning? I miss you already, period. I love you, period."
Aw.
He'll just like text me and be like, "Hey, how was your day?" Oh, he uses a lot of emojis. He tried to call me once. I declined and said, "I'm working." He said, "Okay, period. I love you, period." Just so sweet.
My mom recently said she like on her way home from work, she stopped to get a face mask to do. I can't.
Dude.
My dad like went and got an ice cream cone by himself. I can't do that. You guys have to stop.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
It's just so
Dude,
sad.
The TikTok of the girl being like thinking about my mom's makeup bag makes me sad. I know. I can't think about it.
Oh my God.
My mom has an eyeshadow, like little eyeshadow palette. I can't.
I also saw a TikTok once that was like my mom. Wait, was it you? Your mom's shoes. When your mom's shoes were like out here, you took a picture of them and you were like, "I'm just thinking about my mom's shoes." Was that you?
I think it was.
Like,
Oh
your
my
mom's
God.
shoes were just there and they were like cute.
Wait, yes. Oh my God. I need to find out.
You took a picture of it, you put on your story and you're like, "My mom's shoes are making me sad."
Wait, no. I literally know exactly the photo. I'm remembering this now. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have it saved. I know the shoes.
You know when inanimate objects start to make you sad that
I know.
you are highly
Oh my God. When was
sensitive.
this? Like, when did my mom
she
stay
came here?
Cut
Wait,
this
I
out.
found it.
You found it? How did you find it
I
so
searched
quickly?
it. My mom's shoes are making me sad, so it wasn't on your
Stop.
saving it.
Oh my God, those shoes, Pete. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna
Like,
cry.
what is it about it? But yeah, it's just like,
Oh my God. They're like sparkly and they're little like wedge clogs. I can't. Like, with them just sitting there.
yeah, shit like that makes me want to vomit.
Dude, Audrey's mom does shit like that too. She wears heels every day. Like, but she'll wear like flip-flop heels and she wears them in Audrey's apartment. So she'll be walking around and like cleaning and doing stuff
my
and she's
gosh.
wearing heels the whole time. Oh my gosh. It's so cute.
Yeah, things like this will just like eat away at me.
What is it?
I don't know.
Like-
I guess it's just like,
Because it's just normal stuff.
it's normal stuff.
But like, is this too much? Like, do other people think like...
I don't think everyone feel the average person maybe doesn't. Ugh.
I get so empathetic about people who are kind of in the wrong too. Like, I don't know, like for like, unfortunately, like men who hurt me or my friends,
Yeah.
like I'm like that's why I was
Dude.
walked
And that's
all
why
over.
we've been hurt. Yeah, because
I'm like,
we
literally,
know.
Frank Moot needed therapy so bad, and I knew the reason why he was so emotionally unavailable, and so did he. He'd be like, I really need therapy. I'm just emotionally unavailable and blah, blah, blah. And I would like try to justify his actions by being like, he just can't be with me because of his childhood trauma. And like, he won't go to therapy, but like, I have empathy for him not going to therapy because he doesn't want to like have to unpack. Oh,
Dude,
my God.
literally, yeah.
And it's like, okay, yes, all those things can be true. And you can understand why a person is the way they are. But that doesn't mean that you need to like entertain it or keep it in there.
It's hard. It's hard when you are like emotionally aware of like the why behind other people's bad behavior. Like,
yeah,
it's actually funny because I've always been like this, because I remember growing up and watching movies and I always felt bad for the bad guy. I always felt bad for the villain when they ultimately were like, when they lost or were taken down or they died. Like, I always felt bad for them. I always did, like, since I was a child, and I didn't know what that was. And now it's like, wow, that's reflecting
empathy
in my adult years.
I'm surprised you don't like Love on the Spectrum as much as I do.
I love Love on the Spectrum.
Oh, say. I don't know why I thought that.
I love it. We watched it together.
Yeah, that's true. Like Abby's song for David, which
wait, what does that have to do with villains?
It doesn't. No, this has no. Oh my God, you guys, this has nothing to do with villains. This more has to do with thinking about like the cute things people do. Like in the same way that I feel about my mom's shoes or makeup bag, like seeing Abby like write a song and sing it for her boyfriend, and like
that show is so beautiful.
It's so heartwarming.
It's very heartwarming. It's just like so endearing.
You know, I've talked to a couple of people who don't want to watch Love on the Spectrum because they're like, it's gonna make me too sad. And I'm like, I feel like that's kind of a weird way to see it, because it's actually more heartwarming because it's people who've struggled to find love finding it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, I'm sad for these people because they're different. Like, I don't think that's how we should interpret the show. It's more like these people are, I guess, different. If you're on the spectrum, different, quote unquote, whatever we think as a society that means, and have struggled more probably to find love. Watching them finally find it, it's not sad.
Yeah, I haven't felt sad like watching it as an
No.
empath. It is more just like, oh my gosh, like heartwarming.
It's like sad in the same way that we think our mom's makeup bag is sad. Like, it's not actually sad, it's heartwarming.
Yeah. Yes.
But also, like, obviously I'm not trying to compare human beings to a makeup bag, but like you get what I mean. This, like, it evokes similar feelings. Oh my God, I love Love on the Spectrum. But it kind of is weird when people say that. I'm like, just because they're people on the spectrum doesn't automatically make them
it
sad.
I feel like it's more of like an empowering thing for the people on the show, and like an opportunity for them to like they are finding it. And it's such like love at its like rawest, purest form.
It is.
Because they just like say what they want. It's like, yeah.
You need to watch the most recent season.
I haven't watched the most recent season. Is it the same characters, or they're new people?
There's some of the same people, some new people. I just like...
Didn't Abby and David break up?
They did break up.
That's crazy. They were so in love.
Yeah, she was ready to get married and he kept saying, when the timing is right, my dear.
Oh, wow.
And I think Abby is ready to move on. But yeah, oh my God, Tyler and Madison. Oh my God.
It's just so pure. That's like the word for it.
I can't do it. It is so pure. Part 2 coming out eventually, and we'll get deeper.
Yeah, because I think there's another side to this of like how it can be challenging, like more so with energies of other people affecting you so easily, and like picking up on other people's energies, wanting to like people please, because which I know we both struggle with in a way.
So bad. This is like part 1, the good side of being an empath, and like the sweet but we'll get into the dark side. Look at your mom's shoes and you might cry.
I wanna buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. That song destroyed me as a kid.
Would you hurry, sir?
Because Daddy says there's not much time. She said she's been sick for quite a while, and I hope these shoes will make her smile, and I want to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight.
So I lay the money down.
Oh my God, that song. Oh my God.
And then the kids come in. So I want to buy these
Key change.
shoes for my mama, please.
What a fucked up Christmas song.
That is a fucked up. That song used to make me so emotional.
No, I know. That song made me sick.
But like, it's this man literally just being like, listen to how awesome I am. It's like, he's like, I heard a little boy, and so I laid the money down. He's just singing about how he helped a little boy. And it's also,
I bet that's a true story. Or is it from a movie? I think it's like from a movie. I don't know.
Mama meets Jesus tonight.
Anyway.
Anyways.
I don't know.
I don't know what our take home is.
Take home is be kind to people around you. You never know what they're going through. People around you are not robots.
That's literally like what I was going to say.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So you can follow us at Take It Home Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Please subscribe in whatever platform you're listening to this on. That would be awesome. We come out with a new episode every Thursday. Please go back and listen to other episodes if you haven't listened to them all. There's like 46 now or something like that.
Wow.
Maybe it's 47. I'm not sure. That's crazy.
That is low-key crazy.
We have not missed a week in a year.
And we're never going to. Unless it's intentional.
Yeah, unless we need to take a little break. But anyway, share it with someone that you think would like it. And yeah, thanks for listening. I love you guys.
Love ya.
Love you. Bye.